A mom of 5 is murdered on a popular walking trail in Bel Air, Maryland. Then her killer slips into the night, only to be seen on a doorbell camera on the other side of the country. Thanks for watching True Crime Recaps. I'm Chris. This man is still out there. Police have his DNA, but no name to pin on him. Time's ticking. If the cops don't nab him soon, we might be looking at a serial killer here. Let's recap. Police in California and Maryland are looking for this man. He was caught on a doorbell cam during a bold home invasion in LA in March 2023. But guess what? The cops have no idea who this guy is or where he's from. But here's what they do know. He's around 5'9", Hispanic, probably in his 20s, and tipping the scales at 160. He's also wanted for murder. On the night of August 5th, 2023, tragedy struck in Bel Air, Maryland. Rachel Morin, a mom to 5 kids, was out for her usual early evening run when she was horrifically killed. Her youngest was just 8. Her oldest was about to turn 18. Now, all her kids are left with is a haunting question. Who took their mom away and why? Could the guy caught on camera hold the key to solving this? Rachel hit the Ma and Pa Trail in Bel Air almost daily. And no, to be clear, the trail isn't named after Mom and Dad. It's short for Maryland and Pennsylvania. This 5-mile stretch is a slice of history, well-trodden and considered pretty safe by locals. It's very popular with the Bel Air fitness crowd. Rachel was a familiar face here, blending in with the regulars. But on August 5th, a monster was stalking that trail. Eyewitnesses reported some guy lurking in the woods, perched on a hill, eyeing a curve on the trail. Police think Rachel's killer had been creeping on her for a while, learning her routine and the daily details of her life. 37-year-old Rachel Morin was a fixture in Bel Air, Maryland, a cozy suburb just a hop from Baltimore. She juggled a house cleaning business, giving her the wiggle room to spend time with her kids and keep up her fitness routine. She was big on gym sessions and runs. Just 4 days before tragedy struck, Rachel and her boyfriend made their relationship Facebook official. On that fateful day, she stopped at the salon for her usual spray tan session, then hit Planet Fitness with her new boyfriend. Later, Target CCTV caught her shopping for a few things before she decided to squeeze in an evening run around 6 or 7. She parked at Williams Street and took the trail south. Not far in, she hit a blind spot, 2 sharp turns hidden by dense summer greenery. That's where the sheriffs bet Rachel faced her first nightmare moment, a moment she didn't survive. When she didn't come home that night, her new boyfriend reported her missing. The next morning, police and volunteers scoured the Ma and Pa Trail looking for any sign of Rachel. They found her around 1 o'clock that afternoon. The details of that discovery is a tricky subject. According to a local tracker, his stepdaughter, who was a friend of Rachel's, allegedly discovered her body in the drainage tunnel after spotting bloody drag marks heading that way. According to them, her clothes were off and her head was injured so badly she was hardly recognizable. But the sheriff's office doesn't want him to say anything else. According to them, he doesn't have first-hand knowledge of the crime scene. Although they don't argue Rachel met with foul play, they haven't released her cause of death or commented on her injuries, probably because they don't want to give away details only her killer would know. 2 weeks into the investigation, detectives hit the jackpot. DNA from Rachel matched a sample in the national database, sending them on a wild chase to Los Angeles, California. It connected back to a home invasion from late March, about 5 months before her attack. In the dead of night around 3:30 a.m., a young Hispanic guy busted into an LA home. Inside, he attacked a young girl, sparking a commotion that woke up her family. Her brother jumped into action trying to protect his sister, while their dad gave chase, booting the intruder out of their home. Their doorbell camera captured the guy leaving the house. Based on the homeowner's description, the video, plus witness accounts from Bel Air, police came up with this sketch of the suspect. Apparently, this guy likes wearing a red baseball cap. Like most footage, the doorbell camera leaves the public with more questions than answers, but the Harford County Sheriff's Office offered some answers on their podcast. You might be wondering why there's no footage of this guy entering the house. That's because he didn't come in through the front door. He probably broke in through a window or a door off camera. The way this guy casually walks away from the scene is chilling. He busted into a house fully aware it was packed with people. Then he travels 2,700 miles across the country, landing in a quiet suburb near Baltimore. You don't just pick a spot like that at random unless you've got a connection there. Investigators are keeping a tight lid on the details. The only lead they've offered is about the suspect's red hat left behind during the Cali break-in. That's where they got the DNA that connected the California break-in with the Maryland murder. Has this man killed before and gotten away with it? Will he kill again? Rachel was attacked on a popular hiking trail, but the drainage tunnels are hard to see from the trails, even if you're a frequent runner like Rachel was. Her killer knew he could take her there without being seen, which is why police think he was in the area long before it happened. Someone knows who he is, where he came from, and where he went. Unfortunately, they aren't talking, and so far his DNA hasn't turned up again. The last major update in Rachel's case was the sketch of the suspect's face. For Rachel's mother, it was a step in the right direction. Putting a face to the crime gave her hope that her daughter might someday get justice. The sheriff's department issued a $35,000 reward for anyone with information leading to the killer's arrest. Tips have come in from all over the world. People in Chicago and as far away as Australia think they've seen this man. It's hard to track those leads, but investigators aren't leaving any stones unturned. As of now, Rachel Morin's killer is still at large. Police believe he is a 5'9" Hispanic male with dark eyes, dark hair, and an athletic build. If you know this man, please contact the LAPD or the Harford County Sheriff's Department. Rachel, her family, and this killer's future victims will thank you for it. And that's your recap.
Thanks for hanging out with us today.
If you like getting all the crime in half the time, go ahead and tap that subscribe button and the bell so you never miss a story.
We're here Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, but don't go away. Catch up on more recaps right here, right now.
Until next time, take care.